وآله اللهم صل على محمد وآل محمد. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. ولكل أمة أجل فإذا جاء أجلهم لا يستأخرون ساعة ولا يستقدمون. صدق الله العلي العظيم. صدق النبي ورسوله الكريم. صلوا على محمد وآل محمد. اللهم صل على محمد وآل محمد. We seek refuge to the Almighty Allah, the Lord of the universe, from the evil of the devil. In the name of Allah, the compassionate, the merciful. An abundance of thanks to the brothers who have invited me, and inshallah ta'ala, I am honored to be with you the next also 2 weeks with Allah's help. So therefore, I would like to congratulate you for this blessed month, the month of Shaaban, and the birth of our great imams, our crowns, the princes of believers, first Sayyid al-Shuhada, and then Abu Fadl al-Abbas, and third Imam Zayn al-Abidin, and fourth, in the middle of this great month, the birth of our living apostle, our living Imam al-Hujjah, Ta'ala Farajah al-Sharif. Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad. Therefore, inshallah, brothers and sisters, what I did is, I have the lecture of tonight is divided into 2 sections. Number 1 is the importance of time. So we will understand what is this month. This month is a time. Rajab is time. Ramadan is time, and so forth. The importance of time. We discuss time. And secondly, inshallah ta'ala, what are we supposed to be doing? In other words, what is called tarbiyah, discipline of self. Because these are the 2 major factors. If we could understand their value, that's it. Insha'Allah ta'ala, the heaven will be ours. Insha'Allah ta'ala. Insha'Allah ta'ala, we will be with, as I said, كَانَ مَعَهُ فِي فِصْطَاطِهِ. We will be, insha'Allah ta'ala, in Judgment Day with our blessed Imams, our beloved Imams, insha'Allah ta'ala. So, the first one is the importance of time. Brothers, as you know, scientists, these days, only these days, they discovered that time is a container. Whereas our Imams, our Apostle, our Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa alihi wa sallam, 1,400 years ago, they have set up for us this issue that time is the container that we are in. But this time, al-waqt, is our only capital. Did you know that? A capital that a second is gone, I have wasted that 1 second, because it'll never come back. It is so important that, let me tell you about this story. Maybe it'll be clearer. You know that the Abbasiyin, they have ruled the Islamic nation for almost 550 years. More than 500 years they ruled the Islamic nation. But how did they rule? They ruled with tyranny, they ruled with force, they ruled, and they killed many of the Sayyids and Awliya Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So it said one day, one of these Abbasids, Al-Abbasiyin, he was enjoying himself on the Euphrates, going back and forth. And from a distance he saw that a man was sitting down with a little bowl in front of him. And this bowl, it seemed like it had precious stones in it. And every time when the king was looking at him, he picks up a stone and looks at it. and then he throws it in the river. One time, two times, the Khalifa, or the opposite king, he said, this man is crazy. What is he throwing in the river? It seems like he is throwing jewels. So let's go see what he said, let's go bring it. They went ahead, they brought him in. He said, what is this in front of you? The bowl that was in front of him, truly it was jewels. Ahjar Karima. He said, man, what's wrong with you? Are you crazy? Throwing these most important precious stones in the river? You are wasting. The man wanted to give us a lesson. He said, Mr. Khalifa, Ya Hadrat al-Khalifa, as the Iraqis say, أروح لك خدمة, right, So may I be sacrificed for you. بأبي أنت وأمي, we have to give all of these great names to the kings in order to let them feel that they are someone. Ya subhanallah, they don't know that these words are just words. Anyway, after he said these things, he said, but Mr. Khalifa, Ya Hadrat al-Khalifa, you are throwing more precious stones, more expensive stones than me in the river. He said, why? What am I doing? He said, you are wasting your time. I am wasting a piece of stone. Time. An hour gone never comes back. That hour could lift me up to A'la Aliyin. And that hour could push me down to Asfal Safili. 1 hour. 1 hour of following al-shahawat. What will it do to a person? 1 hour of doing al-muharramat. What will it do to a person? Ya subhanallah. But an hour of worship. An hour, matter of fact, of coming here, brothers and sisters. Allah bless you all, inshallah ta'ala. Coming to this blessed place. Well, sometimes, I look at these beautiful faces of the brothers that they manage. I say, subhanallah, God knows what they have in Judgment Day. What Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is setting up for them in Judgment Day. Allah bless them. Khidmat Baytullah. No matter where you call it for Allah, it is Baytullah subhanahu wa ta'ala. It doesn't have to be Al-Makkah al-Mukarram. Yes, Al-Ka'bah al-Sharifa, that is specified for that place. But these places are also Baytullah. And what an honor to be serving Baytullah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Allah bless you all, inshallah ta'ala. So you come here, what do? That 1 hour of thinking. I have mentioned this many times. The reason why I still give a little speech between the two prayers, because 1 hour of thinking, what would it do? You guys all know. 70 years of worship. What kind of a worship? A worship that is sa'imun nahar, qa'imul layl. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala easily will give you 70 years of worship and 1 hour of thinking, 1 hour of reflection. Why? Because it's tarbiyat al-nafs, which is, inshallah ta'ala, we are going to discuss how to make tarbiyat for ourselves, inshallah ta'ala. Now, time therefore is not equal. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, He made for us this timing in different values. How is the different values for the time? You know that elements have different prices, right? In other words, if you go to a certain place and they tell you, well, I have a jar of turab, dirt, and I have another jar of silver, another jar of gold, another jar of diamonds. Go ahead. All what you can pick up is a handful. Which one would you pick up? Quality, right? You say the best thing. Why should I go ahead and waste my time picking up dirt? I go ahead and put my hands in what? In the jar of diamonds. Because a handful of diamonds, that's all that I can pick up. Now brothers, this is the life.